Welcome back. I welcome you back, I welcome me back. We're all back. Let's get this door down while we hear boom outside. I've been running some fur today with the horse. Look different. The shit I have on me is different. Everything looks much more serious. You might be mad, be like, oh, what did I miss? You didn't miss much. See, going from the little suits to this setup doesn't take much, actually. While I was at the outpost, I bought the boots, I bought the gloves. This is one that I think, so this is a balanced build that I think offers good protection versus the amounts of components that we have to spend. And by that I mean, for example, if you want the road sign top and bottom parts as such, and you would need 3 road signs, and I think it's 3 sewing kits each kit. And that's also, let's not forget the pants, that's 1 sewing kit. The hoodie I believe is 1 as well. That's 5 sewing kits per, plus the hat, thank you, this metal hat, which is a great hat, is also 1 sewing kit. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, am I right? Let's just check. 2 sewing kits, 4, 5, 6, 7 sewing kits per kit. That means to fill a locker you need a stack, and that's just to fill a locker. That's just 3 kits. So instead, if you use, and same with the road signs, I don't, we have stacks of pipes, but do we have stacks of road signs? Maybe. But for me, I have rope, I have wood, and this is just for the legs. And I probably already have those because I built them day 1. So it would cost even more in sewing kits if you build your gloves. I just buy them instead. And so here we have a mix of, or a better leverage of our resource. When you have a stack of rope, why not make armor with it? The use of scrap to buy instead of using additional sewing kits here, for example, or road signs. So the materials needed to create this, right? We're looking at sewing kits, metal frag, cloth, sewing kit, cloth, sewing kit, scrap, wood, rope, scrap, road sign, leather, sewing kit. So quite the distribution. I haven't learned the boots. In terms of weapons, still the compound bow. I'm becoming highly interested in the water pipe shotgun as a slug, or possibly actually as an actual shotgun shell, just so that the compound bow can hit afar, a lot of damage afar, and if somebody's close to you, you can turn around with the water pipe shotgun, or DB if you have a lot of pipes, which you can, but I think it costs more as well in metal frags and other things. Let's compare them. Again, you'll see me roaming with stone pickaxe, you know, nothing crazy. Ammo is also very cheap to make, so don't be surprised if I have ammo on me. So you see the water pipe shotgun, wood, metal frag, just 75. So wood is, you know, infinite. Just a little bit of metal frag. And this is just really a backup weapon, right? Just like the pistol could be used here too as a backup. Or someone could use a revolver as a backup. But it's 125 metal frag and you still need to hit a few shots. We hit someone for 5 yesterday, wasn't it? Or 2 days ago. Shots with this. And they had only like a bone armor. They were still alive. DB is going to be 100 more metal fragments. That's more than 100% more. But instead of wood, it's costing you in pipes. Whereas the water pipe shotgun, which is a single shot, is going to be 0 pipe, sorry. No pipe. So you get to use pipes on other things. Right? We need pipes for pistols. But if you like the Python, which uses 3 pipes. Where's the Python? I didn't learn the Python. There it is. 3 pipes each. So if you like the Python, you need to have solutions that you don't need pipes. Preferably. At least as a farmer or as a, you know, you're not there yet. Overall farmer. These guys are booming over there, so they're getting the pipes. I'm not. This one we found. There's some crates lying around day 6, day 7, you know. Decided to bring some road signs instead of scrapping them. I was at the outpost running furt, so I bought a paddle, or a blade made of paddle. Got a shitload of high qual. Now, and a shitload of scrap. And we get to make tier 3 if we want. It wasn't hard at all. You know, I thought, oh, getting the scrap, that's kind of easy, but the high qual, but the outpost was desert. I saw no one. And so I was free to take all the road signs. And this outpost is especially generous. Especially generous. Look at this beautiful road around the outpost here. Full of stuff. So I like this build. Going forward, once we have the high qual plate, which we find mostly, probably, or make, then we can move the road sign production to the pants and make the kilt. And that's mostly how I manage the build. Coffee can is actually really cheap to make. We probably don't have an excuse of not having one. I do like the other helmets. I think they offer a good alternative. This is a tier 2 item, but it's a great one. On my way to the outpost with a horse, I was getting shot at by someone who just came out naked with a gun, and I had only 15%, and it could have ended badly because this only offers 15 during the day as well. So quickly looking at the box of components, a little low on pipes, high on blades. We can make tools. That's good. We don't lose the tools. Key cards and stuff. Looking good. This tells me that what I've been doing, at least in components wise, for this wipe has been working out for me. I'm not dry on components, etc. We're gonna fix the house today. I'm gonna show you all of this before I get boomed and the car is gone. Do we have any water? Yes, we do. So yeah, I mean, I literally went from bone armor to the stuff that I was able to make. So we get to make all of this stuff if we find it or research it. Buy those, make that, find that, find those, research those earlier, and possibly a coffee can helmet if you're a bit lucky during your month. Or road sign somewhere. They're not too hard to find. You'll find them in military crates, I think. So we go from 25% to 35 leg, 50 body, which is a great upgrade, right? 35 head. And if we don't have this, then at least we still have this. And it's still, you know, an upgrade to 40%. And I'm not really upgrading it. How to explain this? I don't really need it, I would say. We kind of follow what the other groups are doing. If other groups are making guns, we kind of need to make guns, you know. And if they have like really good guns, then you kind of need good armor at some point, and you want to use your resource at some point. So, you know, it's more of a time-based thing. We're here now. I like this look. Makes sense. This thing's working super well. When I move the here boots. I don't want to start the car because if they're around, then they'll be like, oh shit, he's got a car. Okay, let's bring a lot of boom or whatever. Moving is not a big deal. Not too much of a big deal. We're gonna rearrange this space, and I think you're gonna like it as much as I will. That's that's what we're working on. We're also gonna look at the conveyors a little bit. This is gonna be a slow play. I stopped the conveyors because they're not acting exactly what like they should. The horse. It's still there. Oh my god, the horse is still there from like earlier. Full of stuff, yeah. It's all good. Drop a gun. Drop a gun. Oh, we have this here. We have another gun. There is room, but I'm gonna be stuck in. It's a little finicky, but it just works. Not great though. Wonder if there's a better way to enter. Wow, it's tearing so much I can't see when I'm turning. Okay, we're gonna try something else. Fuck is that over there? Barrel? Oh, he's almost there. There you go. There you go. Okay. Because the shotgun trap, huh? Come on. Yeah, Black Toro bread. I bought the thing. It's almost dead. It's missing like an inch. It fit here already. Now it's missing an inch. And honestly, what I'm gonna do from now on is like the rock is there, sure. Next time I'm gonna put my core there so that I have as much space here and there. It's gonna be... We're gonna figure it out. But I would like square, square. Square, square. But you can't do square, square if you have triangles. We'll see, but I would like more space here, like a double garage, one for a car, one for a horse or two, slash maybe planter. And here, we're gonna get first I'm gonna get food for the horse. Thinking something like this. The repair bench was here. Okay. And then somehow that fit here. Don't ask me how. Maybe it went all the way over there, sure. Since there's space over there, we might as well put something that needs more space, like the repair bench. I don't see how that's supposed to work now. Let's understand the limit by bumping it on the next prop. We can see it's pretty much on the edge of that car lift. So yeah, we will need some space. Let's repair it first before it's broken. Wood, metal scrap, metal frag scrap. Wood, scrap. And it says, what does it say? It took 3, 5, and blah blah. So 21, 40, and 200. About half the cost to repair it, right? And I think it's like full cost when you put in the repair bench. I can't. We'll see. We break it just for fun and see. You ever seen this before? Have you ever seen this magnificent thing before? Ay, ay, ay. The fuck is that? See what it does to the sight? It tightens the spread. Crazy, but true. Great for the hip fire. This is called hip fire. This is look down sight, or you know, sight fire. Well, this is hip fire. It really, you already have a pointer, but then now the pointer is red, so it's a different color. Plus you have a line to it, really helping you understand what you're looking at. And it tightens the spread. When you move, right, and you want to defend yourself, hip fire, bam, bam. Well, that hip fire could have hit the lock and not there. Could have hit here too. But if it's tighter, then you're hitting the beam. And what that means is if the person is further with something like this, they would miss more. If they're closer, you need them to be closer for a quick hip fire to hit them. Whereas with a laser that tightens the spread, the person can be much further or twice as far. Because it's linear, if I recall. If it's twice as tight, then they can be twice as far. and then you still get to hit that shot. Like here, they actually need to be like quite close, like about this close from the wall. Whereas this, they can be probably 2 walls. You're still gonna hit a body shot, right? But like this, imagine there's a model over there with something like this spread that's as wide as 2-player model. If they're close here, you'll still hit them. That's 1-player model's width. Can you imagine that? Can you see that? Now, is it worth putting a fucking laser tag on a water pipe? Probably not. If you have it, yes. There is supper waiting for me. I'll put it here for now. It's not exactly what I envisioned. It's pretty cozy. What do you think about these? Nah, I think that's fucking cozy as fucking hell. Oh, look at that. Chinese food from yesterday. What is it? Chow mein. Chicken chow mein. It's the bean sprout with the chicken. So the barbecue would not be required because we have one inside the van. It can barbecue things. So kind of redundant. You know, where's the meat? Oh, is it here? Is it there? Too much barbecues. The box here could be put here. These are often the trash box, and we can't put a big one, but we have this one too. I like to have what I call a trash box, things that I don't need. I just move them here. Or a deposit box. They can be both the same thing. And then this is taken into account in the system that then pulls things from either box. Or it's like, hold on for a minute, I need those things, and it's putting them correctly. And so what I envision is that, yes, this has to stay like this. The garage has to be there because of this little thing. takes space, and if I move the car in there and roll it in, then it's, look at all this space being used for the car. There's all of this, there's over there. It's just like, you know, 4x1 for just a car. So I'm not a fan of that. I would rather compact it, say, okay, put the car on the lift, that's where it's gonna park, it's fine there. So if we keep that together and with added maneuverability, I prefer it here. But I would like maybe a double garage for the horse to have its own spot. There is a place for a horse, I think. I haven't used a camper, and maybe over time I'll be like, you know, I don't want to use the horse, I want to use the camper. Maybe I'll drop the camper, but right now we are living with this big brother of a camper. That's all fine. He's not hungry. This does not fit. We'll make it fit if it does. But I don't think so. It needs that, like, square space. I'd be surprised if any of this fits right here. We gotta try. If there's a blue, when there's a will, there's a blue. It's impossible. This is not possible. This would not be possible either because the legs of the lift. It could go there, but then we don't get to put anything in the square if this is there. And it's just taking a lot of useful space unless you want to protect your horse with this metal, you know. But it's not that important. You will always find more horses as time go by, or you get to buy one. Let's start those. That's one less machine, by the way. Update. I'm using 2 machines. Did use 3 because I was like, fuck this. Now we're back at 2. We're back at 2 because, like, this is so similar to this and like what it's requiring. I said, you know what? There's gotta be a way, man. It just has to be a way. But it's acting funny. I'm gonna put the wood here. I think it's taking the wood, putting it in the box because there's not enough wood. I don't want anybody's attention here until I'm done. All right. One good thing about this little guy is that you can manage water with it. You can do this, take that. We'll put it here actually because it's part of that. We can actually make a 1000, which is necessary to drop it. you can't drop the 500. Even if I try, it's right click. And it doesn't work at first, and you're like, what the hell? The fuck is that? Am I taking? Shut your mouth. I'm taking from that? Oh, that's so much easier. And then I can give? Oh, I tried doing that, yeah. Did you at least put it here? No. The water is finicky. Sometimes you'll throw it here and it'll put it in the fucking planter upstairs. Let's go get some water. Let's drop our bag. Oh, so cozy. We will figure it out. Nothing too serious, but I will put this here. Or make it fit inside the thing. So that we have 2 garage doors before the bag. This bag currently has a 300 timer. If I go out and die and then they start booming, I'm in big trouble. So I'm gonna find something else to do for a minute or two. I found something to do. I miss the vending machine. We could just find water at the outpost and send it. Also, I could send myself stuff to the outpost. Some houses have been up for 6 days, you know that? That a car? Not surprised. Oh. Feel like I have to manually give it, but I can take it from the other one. Can we save the horse? I don't know. In terms of the house design, the tax, the material required, it makes a lot of sense to me. You can tell by how calmly I say things. I seem to have found an answer. Solution. But this wall will be metal, I think. We have some hike wall over there, here. 6, 7 a day would be more than enough, I think. Up to 10 is great price. Metal, we see metal here, there. This probably could be hike wall. Metal. Especially with the tier 3, this should be hike wall. There's metal on the other side as well, covering over the rocks. Probably a hike wall here as well. Metal, stone, honeycomb. Just one honeycomb, by the way. Right there. Metal, stone for the entire rest of the garage. Current price of upkeep. You know, both of them are under 1,000 each per day. That's reasonable. The other thing with metal is when you upgrade to stone, it costs 300. When you upgrade to metal, it costs 200 per wall. So the tax will end up lowering overall because the tax on 200 is lower than the tax on 3. I assume. I presume. I don't know. I think. I don't like it when the tax is like more than 1,000. Like 1.5k or something for a small house. I'm like, whoa. Or if you're at 2,000, 3,000, you need to do all this work every day. Or have enough on like every day on average to support that. If we add 1,001 to 1,003, we get 2,004, which is fine. It's a great place to be for the plants. I don't think I need cloth, to be frank, which is also interesting. Like, when the car comes in, do we still need the farm cloth or pumpkins? Or I still like it to be available, so it's there. I can just plant, bam. You can deliver a lot of package with this right here. Like on a scientist or a... So it looks like we can put attachments here, but it will not take either the pointer or flashlights. That's fine, it's a great weapon anyways. You get to like get closer a little bit with it. As much as the any other sight. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, I think the horse over there with the stable, probably that. The same way it is along the wall. The workbench one probably there instead of the barbecue. And this can turn sideways. So if you like this configuration specifically, okay, but I'm gonna change it. It's not what I envisioned. It seems okay. Personally, I would like to have the garden here as well, because this is what I see. And it's close to my office. So is that a possibility? While having everything here still here, though. I could put it in front of the appliances, but I don't know if it's proper. I'm just cleaning my ears a bit. Hold on. Feels so good. A little tired of the nightlight shed. What do you want to do? You want to do night vision? Boop. Night vision, by the way, you need tier 2 to recharge. Not tier 1. Tier 1 won't do it. Oops. See? And something I haven't done much, but you can recharge the diving tanks. Also, it's like every time we find something else we can recharge. You don't repair them, you refill them. So I refilled it once and you see the little red line. This is good forever. This is good forever. Refill tier 1 also. Wonder what else can be refilled. So it's the fire here. Need to cut that out. So that's what's going on. I'm using more pipes to make tools. I would need to keep more pipes. Well, I just need to find more pipes. You just end up with more pipes. I don't want to make tools. And we have an extra one here. Anything else that we could put in the components box? What the heck is that? Let's repair the car. We have a lift. I'm being dumb. It's literally so cheap. Okay, that's fine. That's good enough. That's good enough. Oh, we don't have electricity. I'm turning around. Can we save the horse for like 5 minutes? You know, when you buy the tanks, when you go all the way to get yourself a tank and some flippers, diving fins, always buy twice the amount of diving fins. In case you die to a shark, you'll need another fin to go back, get your shit. Recommended. All right. By the way, we don't have a battery. We just didn't fucking make one. Who needs that? The fuck was that? Did you hear that, or did I hear that? Or it's Halloween outside, so I don't know what I just heard. We need to like take those. Horse save. Not great. This is not the tool you need to fucking build your house. Well, in your house. Well, there's like enough space for a barbecue, huh? So, this can't be done. Wow. It just won't allow it because it needs so much space in front of it. Like, look, you won't be able to put it before that mark. You've been good to me, horse. I will save you. Spare your life at the expense of my house, of my home. Give it some horse food. What a fast horse. I think the black one is the fastest. Like new people, personally, I haven't seen many names. Ches we've seen before. Did he eat like 10? Oh, I guess, yeah. 12. It was 2012, I think, so. Of course, I would give it this food too, because it's just caloric food. As opposed to this food, which is healing food. 20 deer, that's crazy. Like, literally, these two are so comparable. This one will fix everything. Pumpkin will fix everything. But cooked deer, if you need health quickly, you're on the go. Amazing. I still much more prefer pumpkin over it, but I mean it's an option. If you don't have pumpkin, like say you don't have pumpkins, no river, then cooked deer meat gives you 10 healing just like the pumpkin does. Allows you to do PvE, get you know, take damage of all sorts and just keep healing a lot. Personally, I'll just bring like 5 piece. That's an extra 50 HP, just like that. And then if you get to sit down, you can do the rest, right? Just like any other food. But it'll give you 50 HP. That's what this is. The light come back on? Okay. It's coming. Wood equal metal frags. What we need to repair a car. Anytime now. One ike wall, 12 wood, 17 metal frags. One ike wall. For this burnt part. This guy over here, 13 wood, 17 metal frags. So it's so much cheaper having a lift. And like, I could have saved ike wall in the early game by just providing the lift first. Like, repairing with the hammer will actually cost so much more. It's like repairing anything. It's an incredible discount on the repair. On the lift. So it doesn't seem to want to be moved. Even when you turn it off. Just doesn't give me the option. We just have to go in. Move it. We're good. Hey. Hey. Alright, well, we have to move you. We want to work on the house. I'd rather have this, whatever it's called again, hitch and through, and the garden already positioned in place with space to spare in case I need to get cloth, in case I want to put a horse in the house or find a horse. Same with the lift. The lift should already be there before you find the car. That means it's a tier 2 item. You either buy it before you get tier 2, which is not a bad idea. Or just get tier 2, which is not that tough. Now week 1 you still have to like research everything and whatever, but hey, we get to see how much it costs. So here's what I have in mind. This one. Oh, I think it costs less putting it on here. I do. I think it does cost less. Because earlier we repaired the bench. It was about the same durability. And it cost us, we would have estimated, about half the price of the bench. Wasn't it like 25 scrap or something like that? 200 wood, wasn't it? So here we see quite the reduction, maybe a 2.5x or so. Good point. So when I did repair it by hand, it didn't have this durability hit. But repairing it here, it does. It's a lower cost, but it has a durability hit. Interesting. I think it's still much more valuable to do that. Ooh. Strange, isn't it? Do you go to every house and knock on the door and hit shit? Maybe he does. Maybe he does not. Who goes around sneaking to the next house to listen? I don't know any player who do that. And if they do, what a waste of time, no? I mean, holy shit, would that take a lot of time, no? Something like that? What do you think? We have a second hitching through that we can, like, try to figure things out with. Where is it? Here it is. It's also that one. It's a lot of scrap. Just gonna clean the place a bit. Oh yeah. I asked it to take only 1,000 and it seems to be doing that, but it's putting it here. But normally it could possibly help me, and yeah, definitely I think, in like keeping a slot open for like a new material. I think it could work fucking cool. Could be dope. I do not need the blades. We'll put them here for now. The poo-poo. The extra food. This thing, definitely not. Dropping hats. This I haven't used. Like, yes, I can put it here. The issue is that I can put my boots. We'll put it aside, put it away. thing is, there is space there left. I'd rather put this closer here for sure. Eesh. Oh, that seems pretty perfect. It's like enough for a bench, maybe. But I don't think it's enough for a planter. Never know. It's fitting in the left wall perfectly, like, but here I want it to go a little further. Come on, let it happen. Oof. Yeah, not quite. I'm missing what? It's so fucking close, I can tell. I'm missing 3" about. And I don't think I can save it here, frankly. Well, yeah, I think I can. I must have left a little space so the car could, like, come out. No way the car is going anywhere, though. Fits super snug. Just leave this here for you, chat, if you feel that that's something you would like. By the way, we're gonna get to pick those up, by the way. I think they're testing that in the beta. Normally yeah, that's true. The vending machine would be like here. Maybe we extend the triangle, make the vending machine this way, have this over here, the planter. No, the locker would be here. Planter could possibly fit like this. It's not impossible. And then that would leave us space here for the tier 1 right there. And we put the repair bench into a as such here. To me, like, this is fine, but having the repair bench next to the research table it just I don't know, it just flows. It's like they always belong together. Whereas the tier 1, it's either like it's a luxury thing, you mostly don't need it. It's just a quick research, you know. leaving ample space for additional bags also, if players want to use the space. Also the fact that it's like there's only one door, right? You can only fuck up so much. Like if you're all the way here and you open this last door, you're really screwing up though. Which I did once, I think, this wipe. Sometimes just for convenience, you'll be like, okay, fuck it, I'll just learn this, or I'll just learn that, or I'll learn the hatchet or the pickaxe. Hot air balloon, raft. Fuck it, I'll learn the large, you know. Here's a door controller. Branch. Pretty sure I had a Jackie. No, I didn't buy one. Didn't buy one yet. Oh, too bad it's so big. Like it should fit here. I really don't get it. It's perfect to fit here. What is this called? Large? Huh. In my living room, I have a horse. Can we do this? Oh my gosh. That must look fucking intense. Pretty intense. I wish we could go back with the horse. Horses can go back, can't they? Can go backwards, I mean. Oh no, not this way, because you're gonna get stuck. I swear. Okay, that's fine. That's fine for now. See, who knows, maybe you're a fan of this. I'm still not. It's not what I envisioned. So are we saying the locker could possibly go there? that's what's being said. Let's make another locker. I mean, I can see the locker going here, but it's a little inconvenient. Right? Like in between your repair and your workbench, one is your locker with your tier 2 shit. I don't know. If it's like tier 1 stuff, then cool. You know, I think I'd put that here, put the tier 1. Something like that. But it's tier 2 mostly. And it's also stuff I drop. Like this one, I just drop stuff. You could drop the whole setup. You can have like equipment that you don't want to. Well, I mean, this is tier 1 stuff, I think, for sure. But like, say I want to do a quick drop of my set, my gear. Bam, it's all here. Didn't mean to make noise. Quite the upgrade from like 25% to 40%, and we're not doing much. That's why, like, literally I went from my shit armor, my bone armor, to this. It's stuff you already have. Like, look, this is the poncho, we make it day one. The sweater, we can make one as soon as you see it. And the gloves I just bought because I went to the outpost. I did my fucking chores. Like, it literally took nothing. And we get a 35-40% chest. Tier 2 helmet, of course. That's the only thing. Probably because the ramp. The locker here instead is not such a big, like, loss. Definitely giving it some amount of style. The tier 1 bench has often been in the garage anyway. Or outside. Let's fucking drop it outside. Yeah, it's not exactly what I envisioned. Let's remove it. It's much closer to what I have in mind. No, that's fine. Something like that. It just, I don't know. It just falls right with me. Mm-hmm. Hold up. I think I can't see it because of the splitter. It's like... Can't see. Is it there or here? I'm gonna guess it's here. Almost. All right. Yes. Fuck. I don't know, that's like impossible to put back. Okay, whatever. It wants to, you can tell. Oh, fuck. Doesn't matter. As long as it starts, that's all we need. Full power, it starts. It means at some point in the day it's gonna fix your locker. Or if it's the last one. As long as it starts. What's going in? 1. Wow. So, so if the splitter can only power like 4 currently, because it's going first into the light, then these two, and then split. What remains is provided. 4 to the switch makes sense because it's 1 for the switch to, and then the lift. 4 for the crafter is not necessary though. We could, this is the this one here, just 1 power. So we have extra juice here, and then 4 here. Okay. We'll most likely call it workbench juice. 1, 2, 3 for the 2 box. Possibly another box. No battery. Fucking no battery, by the way. None. We'll open it from this side again. We'll try this side. See if it's a pain or if it's all right. Pooping all over the place. So to me, this kind of makes sense here. This kind of space. There's something right about it. Barbecue here too when it's right there. There's something right about it. Can't really put my finger on it. Conveyors, just to take a look at what we have. So 2 conveyors, right? One is going to be stuff that we don't want in another box, right? Stuff that we don't want elsewhere. Stuff that we just want in the TC. Whether it be bones or fur or poo-poo, or we don't really want it in another box. These 2 we could possibly have a box for. We just haven't set up one. But kind of as a default, simple, a few conveyor setup. I don't want sulfur everywhere. And gunpowder. I want all of this to be concentrated so I can calculate how much boom I have, right? If you're separating it in different boxes, it's harder to calculate. Then you have to pick it up with you, put it in your person, and then you can calculate. You can see how much you have. That's inconvenient. You can have it all together already. So clearly it has to be on this machine if I want it all here, nowhere else. Whereas this machine will say, well, look, I want it in the TC, but I also mainly want it in the furnace and the box. So I'm okay with having sulfur ore in TC or in furnace or in the box, right? So that's what this machine is saying. I'm okay with having empty tuna cans in here, the furnace or the box. Stone, extra stone, TC, furnace or box, right? Wood, same thing. You need them, you need it everywhere. Metal ore, charcoal. Charcoal, you actually want it to be in the box. So this is here. We put sulfur here, but not sure this is gonna be staying. I also put tools and electrical because you need tools and electrical so that this receives the tools. It should be taking them. It should be. It's kind of busy doing other things, but it is connected to the combiners. So it should be taking it, but it's not. It's fucking taking from it, which is surprising. And it's the only one doing it. Like the other machine is not doing anything. So very strange. This is like calm child. This is really like keep running around child. A lot of energy. And they're like, you know, this one is still plugged here, and then this one is still plugged here too on the splitter. What the heck? What the heck? And they're both coming out into, hard to see, but into the regular combiner, and this one, oh, same thing. They plug together. Wait, what? Hmm. Hmm? Hmm? They're both made to come here together. Nothing should be changing that. But we can't have this. No, sorry. We have this one push into this, this, and this, but we cannot have this one push into this or that. We could have this. I don't think it's a problem, but not this one. And these are together. So this one must enter the TC immediately. And this one must follow the line. Furnace. Box. Ah. You must come to the TC, my friend. That's where you failed. And now. Now it seems to be behaving a little better. Now we'll just take this one out because it's irrelevant. Seems to be moving a lot of wood around. Oh, my plugs are back here. My tools, okay. Are you gonna take them out again? And are you putting wood, or are you kind of jokingly putting wood? See, it's looping the tools, the wood. So, Sika, what's good, man? You're new? Well, I'm just working on my conveyor. I'm a conveyor scientist. And try to make it simple, efficient. But sometimes it does that. It does the loop. So it keeps, you can see here the wire tool just is always being looped. The thing is, it does have some place to go. It can come here. It's allowed. Have you played with the conveyors a bit? It's either like all a blur or like you've tried it. And one thing you can do is plug all of them together, like from one conveyor to one box. This is like a box, and then one box to another box, and then one box to another box, or in this case, I combine them with another conveyor, which both then feed the TC, because they both have distinct lists, right? This is more of the furnace stuff, but it can go in the TC if it wants to, if it has to. And then some other stuff that I would be like just wanting to get in the TC. I don't want to have like extra stacks of leather somewhere or cloth somewhere. But I don't mind having extra stacks of metal ore somewhere or extra stacks of sulfur ore somewhere. right? Or extra stacks of stone somewhere. That's not a problem. Whereas extra stacks of, I don't know, low grade somewhere or sulfur gunpowder is kind of hard to calculate. But electricity is running out. We don't have a battery. You'll notice there's no battery. It's just a solar panel powering everything. And that's something I like because the garden light, just to welcome someone here, the garden light, if it's on at night, it tells whoever's coming around that you've got your shit together, you know? Whereas when the night falls, light stops, nobody can tell that there's like a garden in here, you know? So I like that a lot. So now I put my light before my battery. $5K hours, I can't learn the electric stuff. When I tried, my brain explodes. Yeah. Oh, I would recommend just maybe doing it in creative or asking questions about it. It's not hard, right? You got a solar panel up there. You plug it to a battery normally. Then the battery, you plug it to the light. And pass through to another place. Yeah. My base definitely weird. Make it as I go, you know. You should see how I start building too. Like when I start with that triangle. I just put a foundation triangle, because stone, and I drop the TC. Then I start dancing, you know. People fucking want to kill me, but my TC's down. It's cool. I'll come back and build another wall, I'll put a door, another foundation, slowly. People think I failed my house because I'm dead or I'm not there, or there's no door, so nobody's raiding it. It's like day one. You'll see this Thursday if you're around. And this triangle setup allows me to put a bunch of garage doors like that. I can have 4 garage doors worth of strength before TC. Just, and I'm poor on purpose, so like it really sucks if you decide to go through all this. Very few groups have decided to do that. Very few. Because it really blows. Really blows. When you boom into the house, you get your pour after. I like the low profiles too. Like that's not a problem. Like this will catch attention. A lot of big base, big profiles, right? Mine, it's along a rock. And this rock has been very lucky because if we align ourselves with abandoned military base, MLRS, take this direction and hit our house at an angle like such. And so if you align with military base, we can see that it's going to hit bedrock first, right? It's going to come over and hit here, right? The core is protected by the bedrock. A look. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Did you see that? We're playing on the US Rusty Moose Mini. Sean the ship. Let's go. Let me out. I can't get out. No. Oh. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's the solution. GG's, yeah. I must have heard him. That was a slug. Ew. Sean probably took my kit. Sean, give me my shit. These players, they don't talk, man. Oh, it's like, oh, now I figure out who he is. Oh, I have no bag. Sean, what am I supposed to do? Content ruined. Ooh. A lock in a double door? What do you mean in my double door? What the hell is this fucking light? They turned it on? What the hell has been hit? Somebody's MLRS the outpost. That's what's going on. Okay, never mind. What do you mean I don't have a double door lock? Somebody has the same door here. Ouch. Who's the genius that MLRS the outpost? Yes. Well, thanks for coming by, Sosika, and check my content if you want, man. It's in the live section for now. Oh, there's no code lock, really? I'll take a look. I'm surprised. I'll check it out. Have a good one, man. I will take a look at that and then I will take a break. I think executive decision, I'll stop the video there. And I don't know if there's an update, I'll come back to it. There's mostly going to be at least a final update for the house design and conveyor setup once it works. It'll be titled such as the title that we have one here with number 3. We good? This one maybe doesn't have a lock. Oh my god, I think this one doesn't have a lock. It's an interesting conveyor behavior where it's like filling the furnace, not the TC's after. So that means you need to have enough wood to be able to be put 1,000 here, 1,000 there. Oh boy. $1,008, I think. 1,008 or 2,000 hour. Is the portal still here? Because I'll take it. I'll check if anything's left. There's a camper. What is that? Yeah, that's a long ass car. It's way too big. Oh, I see. This car is too big. It's too heavy. 4 place. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't like driving it. look at the stats a lot for things like this here. It says tree gathering 40. That's pretty good. Flesh gather 12. It tells me what I'm able to do with this tool and how I'm supposed to handle this tool, and if I need to leave it for a later game or early game, spend it, hit barrels with it, use it sparingly, repair it. You want some of that shit? I think I could have had a win earlier. It probably should have been mine. I don't know exactly why. I guess I didn't hear the headshot sound, so I didn't get the headshot. How does 240 damage do less than necessary on a hazmat suit? That part I still don't get. Hey. I'll leave this be for now. 1,000 is not much. How about, so one way to remedy that, I assume I lost my tool here. One way to remedy the fact that I block charcoal at 2,000, and the reason is because I don't want the TC to have more than 2 stacks. But that also means that this might be okay with 2,000, I don't know. Here too. Now at some point you can just throw away some charcoal, but what if we have it kind of go into both boxes? Then it means you would have 2 boxes for your stuff. Not exactly that. Doesn't it need to return here though? I mean, it works, but should we not split it instead? So all that I did here was say, okay, instead of just going to the furnace box back into TC, we're gonna do furnace box main combiners and then straight into TC. I don't know if it does anything, but is it going up or down? That's what matters. 115.35, 116.35 or 33. So it seems, it seems to be acting good. What that allows us to do is kind of recombine it here, but ultimately it would have been returned to the main system anyways. At least now it says 2 days. Earlier, I don't think it went that far. Keeps playing with the tools. I don't see how or why or... I guess it's just trying to put them here. Can we have it like slow down on all that action by just plugging it here? And then back here. No, it just seems to continue the same thing, which means also, but I don't know if any of this, what I was doing a second ago, did anything. Same behavior. So I want to figure this out. What the heck? It should be like not moving, but it's seems to want to put things everywhere. There's different choices. Like, what if I just instead drop it here? This one comes here, and this one comes back here. We're just gonna take this one out. Any change? I don't expect it to change. Conveyor science, everyone. The science part happens after you notice something. This one is a good example. It's taking from the main, which is all of the combined outputs, or all the boxes, and I would say also the TC, yeah. Feeding, then providing only to TC, and TC goes back. And combiners, the same thing is happening over here. It's taking from all of them, feeding into the box, the furnace, then the TC, and TC back to here. It's basically saying it would not do that if it was plugged like the other one. But it needs to involve the furnace. Okay, it does. Hey. But it doesn't take charcoal, right? And then it doesn't take metal fragments. And I suspect this has to do with the limits set here. But if you don't put a limit, then the TC gets full. All right, I'll be working on that tonight. I'll be seeing you guys later. Very cool. Peace.